What's up, everybody? I'm back again with another video. Listen, every single video that I drop is my life. It's not the same theory. It's not about me just sitting up here talking. It's not about me just putting fluff out to the world. And today, I want to give you the blueprint of the daily steps that I keep taking every day to keep me locked in physically, mentally, and spiritually. Boy, those are three big things that I've been working on, because here's the truth. Life will test you every single day, no matter what it is. It's gonna be a test, good test, bad test, however you want to take it. If you don't have steps to fall back on that's positive, that's gonna keep you moving, you'll fall right back into your old patterns. But when you do have steps, when you're locked in, you just don't survive. You boss up. You become someone that other people can lean on. Be someone else's backbone. Be somebody else's positive energy for that day. And some people can look at it and say, if he did it, I can do it too. So let's get into it. I'm gonna start off with my morning commands. I really have morning commands. My day doesn't start when I wake up. My day starts the night before. Way the night before, when I'm in the bed or I'm just there just thinking of my next day. I set my intentions before I go to bed. And let me tell you why I set my intentions before I go to bed. Because I don't want to wake up lost. I really don't want to wake up lost. Being lost makes me unstable. I want to wake up with a mission. I want to wake up and know what's my next move. And in the morning, I command my day. I don't pick up my phone. I don't scroll. I get quiet. I breathe. I work my mind. And I remind myself of three things. Three major things that mean so much to me. I remind myself of who I am, what I'm building, and why I refuse of going back to being that man that I once was. I can't. This is how I lock in. And from the jump, it's about not motivation. It's about commanding my day, knowing exactly what I want to do. Because if you don't command your day and you don't have control of your day, the world will control your day and send you in any direction it wants to send you instead of where you want to go. So throughout all of that and having my commandments, it made me I'm tougher mentally. One of the biggest steps I take is that I don't fight my thoughts anymore. I don't fight them anymore. I observe them. I look at them. I watch them. I see exactly what I'm thinking about. So when a negative thought comes in, when doubt comes in, or the old me be in my ear whispering to me about the old Lamont, I don't run from it. Like, I acknowledge it. Like, I hear you. I hear you. I just don't take the same measures and the same steps listening to the old me. I acknowledge it, then I ask myself, is this thought serving me, or is it trying to chain me? And if it is trying to chain me, man, I'm cutting chains, I'm breaking them off, I'm getting them up off of me. Like, that's why I feel that my mental toughness is so much stronger than it was. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't think, and I'm pretending like my thoughts don't exist. But they're still standing above my head and in my head, and choosing which ones get to live in my head rent free. Like only the positive ones. Nothing negative sits in my head rent free. Ever. Ever. And let me tell you, this one step have saved me more times than I can like count of just being positive and commanding my day. Like also with me commanding my day, it also gave me an opportunity to get emotional control over my life. Like for real, I used to get angry so much. Anger used to drive my cars. Somebody disrespected me, I reacted. A situation went wrong, I blew up. The anger came out. The bad Lamont, the Lamont who didn't care about anything, like the Tasmanian devil, run through a tear up everything and then sit back and say, "Oh, did I do that?" But now I flip the script. When I feel anger rising, I control it. I pause. I think about the situation. I breathe, really take a good breath in. And I ask myself, does this move me forward or does this hold me back? And 9 times out of 10, all of us can answer this for ourselves. Anger does not move us forward. It doesn't. The explosion of the anger only sets us back. It only sets us back. So me, who I am now, I choose differently. I choose to control my anger and look differently. You can call me soft all you want to. I don't want to get angry with you. That's not weakness, that's growth. I'm making a different decision. And also that's, like I said, emotional control. And it doesn't make me just stronger. It makes me a leader of myself. A leader of myself because now I know I can trust myself to react differently, hold pressure without folding and without getting angry. And also that gives me an opportunity to speak about me being spiritual locked in. This was a big one for me. Like I've been going back and forward and chasing and saying, God this, God help me with that. Like I told you guys in my last video, I stopped praying to God to fix anything. I started to ask God to give me the power, give me the strength to be different. That's why I make my spirituality, it's a non-negotiable. I connect daily. I pray, I sit still, and also I open the world. Like I'm in the world now, not just in my head. And here's the one thing. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being aligned with my spirit. I feed it. I feed it the positivity. My decisions are clear. My discipline's stronger. My peace is unshakable right now. Unshakable. And when I'm aligned spiritually, I know there's something powerful. Real powerful. I stop pouring into others. Like I genuinely want to start pouring into others naturally. I don't want it to come, oh, I just got to do this because you're my friend. I got to do this because you're my family member. I got to do this because I love you. Nah, I just want to pour into you naturally. Like people. That's why I come here to this platform every day and try to talk to men to try to pull them out of the situation that I was in and not seeing things clearly, and I was making bad decisions, thinking differently. That's why I want to pour into people naturally. Because when you're filled, you can overflow. But when you're empty, you don't have anything to give. And once upon a time, I was like that in my life. I didn't have anything to give. So now I'm in this boss up mindset. Like seriously. Now I want to talk about something important. Like I said, to me, bossing up isn't about having a flashy car or showing off how much money I got. Bossing up is about ownership of our actions. What are we doing as men to stay stable? Our actions mean a lot. Like, we gotta hold ourselves accountable. Your disciplines, your growth, all of that. That's what I feel bossing up is at. But here is the next level. Once you build yourself, you can always, once I got out of this hole, my messages started to be different. So now I'm at the point of reaching back and pulling someone else up. Because I know there's a lot of men out here that was facing the things that I was facing, that they're giving up on themselves. Because they're giving up on themselves. So that's why I'm in this state of mind of reaching back to pull somebody forward. Because it's not enough for me to just rise on my own. It's not enough for me. It's not. I want to help men like me who've been broken, who's been lost, or angry, and like unstable, just to rise up, get out of that rut that we're in. Every time I share my story, every time I drop these steps or a video, I want to feel like I'm dropping keys, I'm dropping jewels. That's my number one goal right now. I'm not saying you gotta stay stuck, but you gotta move. The same way I bossed up and the same way I got out of this, if you go back and look at my videos, I was, I'm sad, I'm mad, I lost my marriage, I'm not at home. All that's over with, man. If I stay there, I'm gonna live there. And that's one of those things that I can't control anymore. So I don't put my energy toward it anymore. This is why I take my walk so seriously. Because I feel my growth. I know my growth. I don't want anything to take me off of the road that I'm on now. Because it's not just my life on the line anymore. It's the people's lives who I just might touch. I don't want them to look at me and be like, oh, he said that and he's not really doing that. He's really not living his life like that. And nobody ain't even gotta know, but guess who does know? Me. I know. And the line to myself is over with. It's over with. And I'm gonna say this, everything ain't gotta be big. Because I didn't do this overnight. This came in weeks and months of just getting it together. So one thing that I started to do that helped me, I started respecting the small wins. I told you guys this once before. It's the small wins. I don't wait on huge milestones to feel like I'm growing. I don't. I respect those small ones. Those small ones, finishing what I started. Knocking off tasks off of my list and not skipping anything. Like doing the things that I used to put off. Choosing my peace instead of creating drama in my life. Like each one might seem small, but put it all together. They build a version of me that I used to be. I used to dream of being stress-free. And now, sitting here talking about it, this is how I know my change became real. Because I've walked step by step. I've made choice by choice. And now I take win by win and I pat myself on the back sometimes. I really do. Like, I'm living proof of what we say we can do. Life isn't perfect. Life isn't easy, but it's good because I know I'm locked in. I know I'm locked in. I'm no longer that man who's only talking. Those of you who listen, those of you who know me, they know I do a lot of talking. I'm that man that's living it now. And every day I wake up and I prove myself that I could change, I can grow, and that I could stay focused. I could, because once upon a time, I could not stay focused for anything. And that I could keep walking in this path that I've been on. And the best part about it, I know I'm not just building for me. I'm building for everybody that's out there, every man that's out there that think they can't do it. Like I said, I'm building for the next man who watching. This who, like, if he feels that it's too late, it's not too late. It's not too late. I'm living proof. It's not too late. Change is possible. At any time, at any point in your life, you can do it. Man, I'm rooting for you, man. If nobody's rooting for you, I'm rooting for you. Because I ain't have nobody to root for me. So I had to continue to go. I had to continue to push. I had to get out of the black hole that I was going down. I had to pull myself out. So here's the takeaway of being locked in. It isn't about being perfect. It's about having steps that keep you grounded physically, mentally, and spiritually. Following those 3 steps can take your life to another level. Can take your life to another level. See, look, right now, I'm telling you, I wake up with commands. I control my emotions. I feed my spirit. And I respect the small wins. And when you level up, don't forget about help for someone else. Pull someone else up. Rise up. And in my next video, I'm going to show you the hardest truth that I went through, the hardest truth about why people fail at growth. I failed plenty of times. That's why finally the light switched on and I got it. And I got it. Put my message out to you guys and telling you guys, you can actually finish what you start. You can. Put in the work. Stay tuned. Keep building. Keep bossing up. And before you click off, I want you to hear this. Drop this comment right now. What's one step you're taking daily to stay locked in to whatever you're doing? Not what I'm doing. I know what my steps that keeps me locked in. Give me one of your steps that keep you locked in on what you're doing. It can be anything. Simple stuff like drinking more water, reading a chapter a day, or just choosing peace over everything. Whatever it is, put it out there. Put it out there. Because I put all my stuff out and it makes me feel so much better when I do content. Because when you write it down, you're not just telling me, you're holding yourself accountable once you write it down. And while you're here, don't just keep this video to yourself. Share it with someone who needs it. Like I said, I had to do it all alone. I don't want another guy to be out here like that I can't help. We're building a movement of men who are locking in, bossing up, and refusing to go back to the old version of themselves. And if you're rocking with me on this journey, yeah, I know it's some of you guys out there rocking. I know it's some of you guys out here not. But make sure, please, we're at a different level right now. You don't want to miss the next video. You don't. Logging off. This has been another video. Really appreciate you guys once you made it to this point, and we're out.